You know what I mean? Like, obviously, as a grown man, you know what I mean? Men have their families. Men are, they're doing their thing. They're men. And another man can tell when another man is another man.
Yeah.
I feel more so for the DJs that are coming up. They're gonna have to go through the ringer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's part of the game. It makes you who you are. It builds, it gives you all the skills that you end up needing at the end of the day.
Which is thick skin.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You're gonna need thick skin.
Yeah.
And we're not just talking about nightclubs. We're talking about all of it.
Yeah.
Shit. Women, jobs, you know what I mean? Your mom, your dad. You're going to need thick skin. You say you want to be an entrepreneur? Let me go. Yeah.
A lot of hats to wear.
I recommend keeping that job, learning as much as you can, and then reconsidering that entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Because, bro, that shit is hard.
It's tough.
It's hard. And you are going to need some thick skin for that shit.
Yeah.
Thick
skin and quick hands.
Sure.
Well, all right. Battle raps cause I've shaken grown men to the point that they can't even face their own friends. That's why they rhyme about jewels, not life, cause the ice on which they skating is so thin. That's what I love about the
Let's go, champ. You
bang,
ready?
Bang, bang, bang.
Michael Bania on the camera.
Martin Scorsese.
Let's go. My boy Metro, episode 78.
Yo.
I'm excited.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for coming, bro. It's always hard to get people to come, and especially like a good guest. And I asked you last minute because a good guest is someone who's probably busy and has a plan for the day already. And when I hit you up at 5 p.m., you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, oh man, I would love to, but I got all this shit. I said, you got kids, all. Yeah. It just, I feel like it was destiny that it worked out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Without a doubt. I mean, like, shout out my wife. You know what I mean? I just told her, hey, Zach's in town from Houston. He wants to do a podcast, and can I go? And she said, yes.
We got the green light. Thank you.
I said nothing more. I said, great. I'll shower and get on my way.
Yeah.
So that's my wife. Bang, bang. That's what it is to have a good partner.
I need one of those.
Yo,
I've been looking.
Team player.
I'm ready. I'm ready to retire from the streets. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Don't. I mean, look. I don't know if you want to just say that craziness right now for the world to see, because you don't know what you're asking for until you get it, my man.
All right. The grass is always greener kind of situation.
You want a great partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that takes a hell of a lot of time, my boy.
Time, and I'm probably not going to find her at Bottle Blonde on a Sunday.
Or the strip club. Just remember that. I mean, Drake did it, but listen to me. He's very, very rich.
He's got the money.
He changed her life forever.
Yeah.
You cannot do this for anyone.
Not yet. I'm working on it.
Unless she changes your life. Well, now, hold on. Now we're talking. Hold on.
I'm looking.
Think about it.
I'm in with a sugar mama kind of situation. I'm with that.
Hey, I'm just saying. If you can get you one, knock yourself out.
All right. Or knock her up.
Okay.
We didn't even introduce you yet. It's going too well, and we haven't even gotten started. I should have had an intro done. I shouldn't have played Rocket League and watched 7 podcasts all day. I should have wrote an intro out, but we're gonna go off the top of the dome here.
Okay.
Chicago, born and raised.
Yes.
The phenom was
my call tag at one point.
At one point.
Mad young.
Yeah, I remember. This is all I'm trying to dig it up as I go right now. Power 92.
Power 92.
Back in the day.
Correct. That was the first mix show I was on.
I remember hearing you for the holiday weekends and stuff. Like, they were the main guys, and then when they needed other mixes,
boom.
And I'm like, oh shit, Metro's raw. There's
me and Me and like, God, I can't.
Was it Boy Genius too?
God, he was on Kiss FM full time.
Okay.
Yeah, he was already on way before that. There was a few other guest DJs, but yep, you were all right.
Yeah.
You were all right.
Then you moved to
B96. Yes, sir. B96 and 104.3 Jams now. Crazy.
Yeah.
Talking about it now.
I remember you told me that when you started on vinyl, obviously you've been DJing for a long time.
Yep.
When the CDJs were becoming the go-to thing at the club.
Yep.
Your mom bought you a pair.
Yep. My
knowingly,
mom, yeah.
Like, we're going to return these, but I know that you need these right now.
Yeah, she bought me one. She got me one.
So you could practice on it.
Yeah, she got me one so I could practice on it because Manny was the first to have them. This is a promoter named Manny. I was DJing on these things and I had no idea how to use them. My mom got me one. And she knew that we had to return it. So she just told me, use it for a little while. We got to return it. I get really close with Manny. Manny just lets me hold down his pair till it's time to open up. Like, this pair of CDJs, this is what we used in the club. And I was the first DJ on. So it was my responsibility to take these CDJs home, make sure they were like clean, everything was cool, and Manny let me hold those down for years after that. Yeah, that's how the CDJ happened for me. And it hasn't really changed much other than like the onboard technology, obviously. But like the whole feel of the CDJ feels the same.
Yeah.
So it was real easy to adapt. But yeah, that's how the CDJ happened for me.
I remember you telling me that story because I was like, damn, that's love. Like, That's raw. That's when your mom supports what you do. I feel like that's half of what makes a successful person.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like, because my mom supported me too. So when you told me that, I was like, that's one of the stories I remember for sure. But let's DJ Metro.
DJ Metro.
We're reminiscing too much here. We got the legend in the building right now.
Far from it.
The phenom.
The phenom.
Yeah.
That's how the drops went.
Yeah. And okay, so just a quick, like, normally on the podcast you'll talk about maybe where you started DJing, how old you were, or whatever, this and that, and then it'll stray away at some point. You'll remember some story or there'll be something, and then we go off on a tangent, and then we'll try and like reel it back in for a sec. All right, back to the timeline. So that's normally how an episode goes. So
okay,
you got to kick us off. You got to kick us off. Young DJ Metro, what got you into DJing? Where are you from? What neighborhood are you growing up in Chicago? Like, paint the picture. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy. Without being too weird about it, have you ever seen somebody or known somebody that you see them do this thing that they're like everybody's talking about it, right? Have you ever seen somebody that's like, oh my God, that person is like meant to do this?
I don't think so. I don't know. Like, I've seen someone do something and I'm like, oh, you were born for this.
I'm talking
this is your calling.
Yeah. That's basically how that's how I felt about DJing the moment I saw it.
Okay.
No joke.
Okay.
Like, I really, 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 I had two cousins. I have two cousins. One cousin was Junior. He was a house DJ. And as you know, we are the birthplace of house. So that was just the sound of Chicago when I was a shorty.
Where'd you grow up?
I was born at 2213 North Monticello, 60647. So that's Monticello and Palmer.
That's not too far from here, right?
No, it's not. It's It's Fullerton. It's basically the first Tony's that was ever built was on Fullerton and Monticello.
Tony's that shit. That's a Chicago grocery store.
Yeah, Tony's Finer Food. That's the street I was born on.
That's Humboldt, right?
It's breaking Logan, breaking Humboldt, because Humboldt is Kedzie, going south.
Okay.
So, my grandfather runs the laundromat on Armitage and Central Park. My mother teaches at McAuliffe. My father owns Hector's Barbershop. My uncle owns the Taekwondo gym and a motorcycle club on Fullerton Avenue that's still there. And, my aunt is a teacher. All my aunts are prominent, respected women, nurses and accountants. They're amazing people. And, I was raised around them my entire life. Them, my brother. My cousin is DJ Nonstop, born and bred Chicago in Humboldt Park to the fullest.
Heavy hitter.
Massive, massive successful DJ who is still successful to this day. DMX's DJ to the day he died. I'm blessed to share the airwaves with him. It's an amazing accomplishment for the both of us.
Yeah.
Being Puerto Rican, being able to say that we're on the radio together. We play music that we love together. I'm so blessed to have him and Junior in my life because they showed me everything. Junior gave me my first records, period. And Nonstop, I just gravitated towards him because it was his level of success was so much grandeur that it was just like you want to gravitate towards that. And it started early, man. It started early. I can never forget Pan American Festival, just watching him DJ. So many people, you know what I mean? And Come Baby Come and K7 was like the biggest group in the world, bro. They were like massive. It's just Puerto Rican kids, singing and dancing, doing what they love. And, I knew I couldn't sing. I knew I couldn't dance. That I could dance, but to really have a career in dancing is hard, bro. And DJing, I saw my cousin DJing, man, and it was like, whoa, bro, it was dope. I was like 6 years old, no joke.
It's in the bloodline.
It's in the bloodline.
It's evident.
My brother became a DJ.
You were born, not born for this. You were born into this.
I was born into it.
Yeah.
No joke. No joke. I was born into it. And yeah, that's how it started.
So
that's how it started. My brother was a dancer. That was like an important thing because
older brother.
My only brother, Hector.
And how many years older is he?
6.
Okay.
He's 6 years older than me. My brother was a dancer, and that's hella important because that led to him dancing for Too Cool Chris, meeting Steve Smooth when I was like 11 years old. He danced for Bad Boy Bill. So all of that was like crucial. And then he was in his own like K7 group. They had their own boy band. Him, Gabe, my cousin Tito, Eric. And I was their DJ. So like dance crews, entertainment has been in our blood forever.
Yeah.
Since I can remember. No joke.
That's awesome.
Like I got some Bruno Mars shit.
Yeah. Are you a decent dancer? I feel like if you hit the dance floor, I feel like you could get it popping a little bit.
I used to, for sure.
Yeah?
Oh my God. I'm 35 years old now. 35.
Your knees ain't working the same?
I just had this flight from Asia too. You know what I mean? Like the body takes a beating, bro.
Oh yeah.
The body takes a beating. That's why I try to cool it on the alcohol.
Yep. Let's go, champ.
But every now and then, a pineapple seltzer ain't gonna kill a brother.
You know what I'm saying?
A little bit of Hennessy, not gonna kill a brother.
You know what I'm saying?
You got Hennessy?
No.
Okay.
I don't have Hennessy. Jack Daniels might be the closest thing.
Jack Daniels is good.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, If we're here, we're here.
No, we could get a little shot of Jack. But let's give me maybe one of the first, like, throughout our careers, there's moments that happen where you're like, this is the biggest moment of my life. Like, I could die tomorrow.
Oh man, I don't know.
But then the next moment happens and you're kind of like, damn, that other moment, like, that's crazy that I even was excited for that. Like, as you're climbing up, these moments feel huge, and then you realize that you're just
it's happening.
It's happening. Right. It's exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, maybe the first time you DJ'd in Wrigleyville, or like somewhere that you were like, I'm gonna DJ there. You know what I'm saying? Like
I remember, well, first off, the first big thing that ever happened to me as a DJ was definitely like leaving Chicago. And that happened early. That happened when I was like 19 years old, I think. Because Nonstop got sick. He was real close with a promoter in Anchorage, Alaska, and he would fly out there all the time to do this basically the zero gravity of Anchorage, Alaska. It was a team party.
Like a teen party.
Yeah.
So,
but they got connected because this promoter, he did shows at his club. He had 112. He had a bunch of people, Brandy, and then he eventually got to DMX.
Yeah.
So him and my cousin got close. And my cousin flew up there, like, let's call it a handful of times.
Yeah.
Yo, he caught the stomach flu one time. It was like really, really bad. And he's like, I can't make this show, but listen to me. He's like, listen to me carefully. He's like, I got this 19-year-old cousin. And the promoter was like, 19-year-old cousin?
Well, it's a team party?
Yeah. He's like, for that, I have my little cousin. That's how I got introduced to Mix the B. You know Mix the B?
Yes. That's how you know him, huh?
That's his little cousin. He was like, if I want a teen DJ, I use my little cousin, right?
Okay.
But that weekend that he needed me, he was off to a soccer tournament.
Oh.
He was going to a soccer tournament. So my cousin was like, bro, listen to me. My little cousin, he's like, he's up and coming. We do the same damn nightclub together. He knows what he's doing.
What nightclub was it?
That was Club Mambo.
Where was that?
That's right here in Logan Square. That's Milwaukee, right before Pulaski.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep.
Okay.
Club Mambo. So we were doing that. He was the number one DJ on the radio by far. Him and Julian Perez. Flipside was just getting on. But he had a Friday night residency there, and he was making great money. And that's really where I got my start in nightclubs and in hosting and being in front of people. And I don't know what day you're going to air this, but I was just at Tao on Saturday, and I was having a drink with Joey from the morning show at B96. I brought it, he hit me up and he said he wanted to hit the city. So I picked him up, had a great time, showing him around. He was telling me he loves Chicago. Great. We get into Tao. We're hanging out at the corner bar right after my set. And he goes, do you know these two right here? And I go, no. He goes, they're Puerto Rican, and they said they've been knowing you since you were a shorty. And then I was like, man, I have no idea who they are. And, I'm 35 right now, bro. Yeah. I haven't been at Mambo Cafe since I was 19 years old. Easily. People to this day are like, oh my God, I remember you from Mambo, because that was their zero gravity, their energy Thursdays. If you were Latin, or if you were went to Lane, or you went to any of the urban CPS schools in Chicago, you went to party at Mambo, period. We had foam parties. They got crazy. It was bananas, bro. Looking back at it right now, I will never, ever let my fucking kid go to a teen club.
Do they even have those anymore?
It's not happening, bro.
You're like, I'm not even concerned because it don't matter.
Doesn't matter. It's not happening.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
I missed out on that. I never went to the zero gravities. I don't know. I'm from the north side. I'm from Lincolnwood, right, Evanston,
yep.
Rogers Park, Lincolnwood, right there. And none of us, I don't know. We missed that. I think that our area.
What were you into?
At what age?
Yeah, we're the same age. So grade school, 8th grade.
8th grade.
Going into high school.
I was into hip hop for sure.
Right.
Hip hop, but like underground, like old school shit. My brother put me up on like, you know, all the.
Yeah, the like 90s stuff.
90s,
everything.
Some atmosphere, a little more underground, backpacker type shit.
Yep. Beat nuts,
all that. Yeah.
Yep.
And I even like we just that I don't know. I hear so many stories about zero gravity, and my favorite is seeing the pictures that pop up like randomly. You know what I'm saying? You're
of
like
the club people now,
the promoters that are still in the game, the DJs that like Jesse Seeley popping up at zero gravity. You know what I'm saying? I love seeing those pictures. I wish I had that picture.
Calvin Cornell.
Yeah.
Tony Arzadon started at zero gravity. Gordo started at zero gravity.
It was what was Tony's name before it was Tony Arzadon? It was too
Tony
fresh.
Too Much.
Tony
I believe it was Tony Too Much. I'm almost sure.
One of those joints, yeah.
Yep. A lot of the B96 guys, zero gravity did it right for a very long time. You know what I mean? And so did Ryan B with Energy Thursdays. Energy Thursdays was like everything, you know, as a shorty. But yeah, if you weren't into that, if you weren't into the
I
club
just didn't
scene,
even know it existed. Like,
wow.
yeah, I didn't even know that was like, I started hearing about it more. And then like by that time, it was the end of that era a little bit.
Right.
And I don't think teen clubs exist. It's a little insane, to be honest. It's a little insane. I think they did it and then they were like, probably shouldn't make a room full of horny young growing teens and we're not going to give them alcohol, so they're going to do other things. It's just like it was an experiment went wrong, I think, you know.
I'm not saying nada, but listen, all I will say is I don't know if a teen club exists.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a time, let me tell you, because my brother's 6 years older than me. And all I ever knew was, you know, like you think I'm lying, bro, but there's probably proof out there somewhere that my little ass at 13 was showing up at these clubs with my brother to dance in their little routines and like these dance crews. But it happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they were and like the way they would finesse the door, like the door would be like, this little boy ain't getting in. They'd be like, but he's performing. He's gonna perform and he's gonna leave. His mom's gonna wait right here. This is his older brother. And like, all right. Yo, my eighth grade gift that my brother gave me from graduating. He took him and Nonstop were doing 4 turntables at Ryan B's club in Logan Square Auditorium.
Okay.
Club 1, it was called. Once a month, like 1,300 fucking kids, all in that place. Yo, wild, right? My brother's gift was him taking me to this party. It was insane.
That had to be the best night of your life.
Yo.
Like I could imagine if I was graduating 8th grade and my brother was like, yo, we're going to this lit ass party on DJing. Like that had
I want
to be...
FaceTime Nonstop right now so he could tell you what I was up there doing on that stage, bro. It's shit no 13-year-old graduating 8th grade should ever be doing.
Yeah.
But it was the greatest fucking night of my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, my cousin and my brother murdered the set. Like, they had been practicing all week between my house and his house. He had just moved. My mom, when I was in 4th grade, my mom moved us from Monticello and Palmer to Belmont and Austin. It was like a total change of life, bro. Like, night and day, literally, like night and day life. Okay, by the time I was in like 8th grade, Nonstop bought his house across the street from my best friend's girlfriend's house. I was over there every fucking day, bro. I was over there every day.
Cutting, scratching, DJing.
I was trying, just really soaking up knowledge, watching him make his radio mixes, watching him.
I remember you telling me one time we were hanging out one night, cutting, doing, DJ things, and you were telling me about how Nonstop kind of like changed the game on the radio a little bit.
Period.
Like the mixes that he was doing, and you were explaining to me that back then it was before Ableton. Obviously, he's doing them on the recorder where he's got
reel
to reel. He's got to hit shit at the right spot, and he's stopping it and cutting it. And
yeah, you're
doing
talking about the
acapellas
DR4. You're talking about the machine with the hard drive. Yeah. Yo, that machine was incredible, and watching him do it, like layer it up on this machine, it was a hard drive, spinning hard drive, but I think it was Tascam that made it. Just watching him make Club Banger 1 and 2 on these, and then watching him like go from that to software was like incredible, because all his ideas could find everything he's always done is like watching his ideas come to life. And I'm happy to have been there through most of the like serious growth of his like musical, like, oh my God, I've seen this guy make incredible rock mixes, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, that machine, yeah, you're talking about how, bro, he changed the game on the radio for real. Like the way I do my mixes is because of how he does his mixes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
The bloodline, baby.
Man, am I happy to continue to try and fill the shoes, bro. I am happy. I'm happy to accept the challenge. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
It's a big one.
Hell yeah.
Because there's everybody after us too. The ones that really want it. The ones that really, really want it.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna ask the difficult questions.
Yeah, and how do you feel about the game right now, the DJ game, as far as like the younger kids? You feel like it's tougher to find someone who you kind of feel like lives up to your expectations or standard of DJing in terms of like respecting the game itself? You know what? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
It's gonna be tough because the game has changed.
That's true too.
So much, the game has changed, and you have to respect what is coming new.
Yeah.
Because maybe what is new won't last. But as long as you're able to soak up something that will make your longevity grow, right?
Okay.
I don't know where the game is going, but I will say this. In the last 2 weeks, I have had 5 conversations with 5 very serious DJs in Chicago.
Like younger?
Yes.
Okay.
Younger generation, Latin, white, Indian. I've had the conversations. And they are like asking the difficult questions, from taxes.
Okay.
To saving money. To how do you do it with a family, and branding. How much is it going to cost? How much is this? What about when I'm offered out of town gigs? What about this? What about that? And, now we're talking about guys who are trying to understand the logic of a business being ran. So I'm happy with the conversations I've been having with the people that I've been having them with.
Yeah.
In terms of everybody else, you can have the social media, man. You can have the followers and the plays and the tracks and all that, bro. But, like, just remember this. When you get up there, you either have it or you don't. It's that simple. And people, the right people are going to be able to tell if you do have it or if you don't.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So it might be as quick as you got it, it can be gone.
Those right people, I feel like are few and far between, but they matter a lot.
Bro, and this is coming from a guy who truly believes in owning your market. Doesn't matter where you're going to be. This has always been a goal of mine. I wanted to be on radio. I wanted to be on TV. I want to be in sports. I want to be in all of it. Clubs, corporate, you name it. I want people to be like, top 5 DJs, we're narrowing it down to top 3.
Yeah.
Here we are. And I want to be one of those guys, period, point blank.
I mean, I think you have executed properly. I think you're there.
Yo, man.
You're in sports. You're on the radio. You're currently on TV.
Right? Oh, yeah. Look at this. We're filming a whole movie.
Yeah.
Sports has me on TV. Yeah, man. All of that is great. But the reality is, bro, is that it's time consuming. It costs money. And, like, guys need to really realize, like, if you want to do this long term and you want what you want, it's not about everybody having your attention. It's about the right people having your attention.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it really is.
Yeah. And I love that was a very political way of answering that question and saying that the game's a little fucked up right now. But
I mean, it's fucking, you know, what do you want me to say, man? It is what it is. Like, there's DJs at parties and at clubs. These people want this guy. They get him. Maybe it gets old. Maybe they fucking want him. Maybe they brings a lot of money. I don't know, man. I don't know. Whatever they fucking do, they do. I try my hardest not to pay attention, because what is my shit? What is my shit? Let's keep it funky. This is something I've had to discuss with my own wife. I'm not bringing bitches to the club, bro.
Yeah.
Right? Like, there's
I see where you're going.
I'm not bringing bitches to the club, bro.
Yeah.
If anything, I'm bringing dudes that will pay a cover charge because they're like, I would like to see DJ Metro.
Yeah.
Maybe a few. I'm not a full ticket sale. You're not selling 200 GAs with my name on it,
mm-hmm.
right? I know my value. I know what I'm worth. My value is I'm really fucking good at DJing. I'm really fucking good at entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to make the production of all of this shit right here flow.
Yeah, you're the maestro.
Yo,
you know you can.
What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? We're gonna do it all, right?
Yeah.
Right, and I'm gonna do it flawlessly.
Mm-hmm.
I pride myself on trying to do it way better than the next guy. That's what I really try to pride myself on. But with that comes the fact that, dude, you've got to be dope. You've got to be dope. So my shit is talent. You know what I mean? Like, talent.
Talent and cultivating energy. Because as a DJ, that's what you're doing. You are like charging up a fireball, like, and then you're throwing it, and these things are happening through the air. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are bringing an entire room together and holding it in and playing with it.
Yo,
you get to do whatever you want if you got them. If you got it like that, and you got them.
Yo, and do it at like big. Let's see you do it at big capacities.
Yeah,
everybody gets super comfortable doing it, and it's been an honor to like say, yo, I started at Rocky Vander's, started at fucking Mambo, I started at
spot out in
Prospect Heights.
Yes,
one of the best Grecian steaks I've ever had in my life to this day.
Hell yeah.
Trentino came to visit me a few times. Prospect Heights, Max Bar, Mambo, Major Hall with like, yo, my hooligans, Ray and Extreme, Josh, like Manor Bowl on Belmont and Central with Mike Static Entertainment. Like, these are all the things that I've done. We've moved from crowd to crowd. We've moved from room to room, capacity to capacity.
Learning.
And it's if you're really, really honing in, then you're absorbing all of it. Mm-hmm. The good and the bad, because not every night is a fucking great night. Not every night I have a great night, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of things need to take place in order for things to just function. There's a lot more happening in a nightclub than people fucking think, man. A lot.
There's for sure. A lot of behind the scenes, a lot of moving parts.
Man. And for the DJ who doesn't get that, take notes, bro.
Yeah.
This is not your fucking show. Like, I respect you. I like you a lot, but like, you know, we're there respected, but we are there to do a job. You know what I mean? We're there to do a job, and it's everything you're saying, but we're working together. And the better you understand that we're working together, the better off you are going to be 1,000%.
Yeah.
That's how I really feel.
And I like how you broke down like the being real with yourself.
Yeah.
And I think that is the best quality that somebody can have. I mean, I think that's why we like each other a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like we're tight.
Yo,
we're tight. We don't talk often.
Don't have to.
We're tight. Guy. Like since I've ever met you, you know what I'm saying? We've connected because it's honesty. You know what I'm saying? Bro. It's real shit.
For sure.
And to be like, to sit down and break it down like that and say, what is my value? Yep. I'm not bringing the bitches. I'm not selling the tickets. I'm not doing this. I'm sure if you wanted to, you could. You know what I'm saying? You could do all that. I mean, anything like, look, you wanted.
Here in Chicago, I'm not going to... By now, if I'm not a fucking ticket draw at a nightclub, there's a problem. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, especially by now. You know what I mean? Like, you give them something, or, you know, the table that would like to go to this party or that party, if they see it over here more popping, or the DJ, whatever it might be, I would hope that they would come rock with a DJ Metro.
Yeah, of course.
They hear you on the mornings. Like, there's so much shit happening within Chicago that we would hope that, like, yo, the strength is there to say that, yo, this guy has the market on lock.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But like, if we're going to DJ at Dante's Club in Cleveland, you know, that place is selling by itself.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, now they just need an amazing DJ over there. Like, don't worry about nothing else. Just get in there, fucking kill it.
Yeah.
That's it.
You're given the experience that's really, at the end of the day, in the nightclub world, you are able to make these people spend more money because you're so fucking good at your job.
Period.
They're having so much fun that when they wanted to leave at 12 because they had some shit to do in the morning, they're buying bottles.
Not happening.
You're pushing them over the edge. You're tipping them over the edge.
3 in the morning. 3 in the morning.
That's real value. And you're doing that through music. You're doing that through...
Yep. Through the energy of me.
Yeah.
Like, this is me as a performer. Here we go. Lights, camera, action, baby.
Yeah.
For real. That's really it. Look, you know, I'm not trying to say I don't bring value everywhere else. Like, yo, you know.
But it's different. It's different. You broke it down like how you're picking a video game character, essentially. Is like, this person has this, and this.
Yep.
They don't do this, but they have this.
Yep.
Exactly. This person has a little more of that, but they don't have any of this. It's
the graph moves.
Yeah, you're just
moves.
Everyone's got their own thing, and you want to be. It's way better to be best at one thing than it is to be like a little good at everything, I think.
Boom.
You know?
Boom. And at the end of the day, like, yo, one of my goals is I want the best DJs in the world to understand that one of the best DJs in the world comes from Chicago.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of them.
Most of them.
We've got a lot of them.
Is that crazy to say?
No.
Is that crazy to get on the internet and say?
No. Fuck off if you don't like it. You know what I mean? What do you want me to say?
Let's go, champ.
There is an exaggerated amount of talent when it comes to DJs here, bro.
What do you think that is? Have you ever thought about why that is?
I know exactly why that is. We have great DJs before us. They were exceptionally well. They were phenomenal producers. We made house music. We shaped house music through UC, all the labels that came out of Chicago. And having guys that ran the mixtape market when it came to dance music, those guys were not good, bro. They were the fucking best.
What are we talking, like the Infinity mixes? What are we talking?
Bam Bam, Too Cool Chris, Bad Boy Bill, Bobby fucking D.
Okay.
Mixin Mark, Infinity, what was even like DJ Magic's, Markski. We're talking about a magnitude of dance music. Like it all moved. Markski moved from Poland here to bring Euro here. That is not small, bro. That's massive. This guy had a fucking Lamborghini when I was a shorty. Don't give a shit what anyone says. He used to cruise down Belmont because he had Markski CDs across the street from my high school, St. Pat's. He had it in our plaza. No joke. That's not just good. That's power. Like, yo, these niggas are fucking like, they're not just good. They're making big moves and big money. Bro, look at Bad Boy Bill.
Yeah.
You know, there are people who are like, I'm sick of hearing about him. Like, oh yeah, bro? Well, then you go fucking do something greater.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, he's, you know, from the what was it? Beatport early on, like how he was well invested, and, you know, to the merging of the Beat Source and how these guys are on panels, and you know somebody else out of Chicago doing it bigger?
We had Kanye, but we don't. You know what I'm saying? You can't really claim him after his downfall. You know what I'm saying?
It's a little crazy, but
nah, I mean, in terms of DJing,
Terry Hunter,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
He just won a Grammy or was nominated.
Gene Ferris, you know what I mean? We got to give Gene Ferris his respect.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys, man. Gantman has a fucking Grammy from doing a Beyonce remix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And DJ Rashad, rest in peace. Juke, you know what I mean? Like juke music.
Yeah.
You know, Detroit has their version of juke music because of juke music.
Yeah, they think it's from over there, but
sure. You know, just how like in the Netherlands, they're like, no, this house music and this house music is different.
Yeah.
No, it's fucking, you heard this house music first, right?
Yeah.
You heard this house music first.
And you tried to recreate it, and that's what came out. And it's not bad, but...
Yeah, but just so we know, this is the house you heard first.
Yeah.
That's what you heard first.
That's the clip, bro.
Yeah. And then you took your shit and like slowed it down, made it more melodic, put some vocals on it.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Stop playing with me, bro. No, it's not. Chicago has tremendous DJs.
Yeah.
And, you know, right now, like I said, few of them are going to understand. These are the ones that we want to follow right here. Mm-hmm. Right here.
And I think another thing that plays into it I've thought about is like we're not on the mic at all. I think now more so because it's a thing in the club and people want to hear their names and be known for their bottles. So you're on the mic and it's a fun time. And if you can DJ with the mic well, I think it's a nice tool to incorporate in there that can, it's like another trick in your bag. You know what 100%. I'm saying? But I have like PTSD about getting on the mic because my entire start was like,
just DJ.
Do not touch the mic.
Wow.
We don't want anybody on the mic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it started like that.
In Chicago, it was definitely more that. Like Miami, New York, those are like big mic cities. I'm
the mic city. The mic cities. The mic cities. You know, and you know, LA, I see a lot of DJs that, you know, are just on the mic. But yeah,
so what you can't get with the mic, I feel like we're able to get with our hands.
Right. Yeah, because...
And I noticed that in Houston a lot because me and Dolo will DJ with Fawn, who is from Houston. He's incredible on the mic. And sometimes I'll go after him and I'm like, damn, I got to get on the mic to keep the energy where he had it. But I could do that with cutting and with my little DJ drops and like my style, my shit.
Right.
I can do it without the mic.
Okay. You know, I'll tell you this much. It's been a gift and a curse with just how you said, because same thing. I think I started in downtown just a little before you. Just a little before you.
Way before, for sure.
And See, when I was at 720, this was a predominantly Latin nightclub downtown. We would get on the mic once in a while. But in all the teen clubs, not a mic. And then when I was downtown, no mic. Like, they just didn't. I could see why, though. Because when you're downtown, and this is what we don't understand early, when you're in a downtown metropolitan area, tourists all day, all night running through a venue, like all day, all night running through a venue. No one past 100, no face past 150 people is the same. And your nightclub is 2 floors and it holds 890 people. Okay? This is most of the stuff in downtown Chicago. Early on, they don't want you on the mic because if you start on the mic, this is going to be an all-night thing. They're going to do the birthday shits, the bachelorettes, the, will you marry me? And these places, these venues, they don't invest that money to be a bar. You know what I mean? They're investing this money to be like, cool. They don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And as a DJ, it's a gift because you can go in, DJ. No one's going to bother you. You're just going to do your fucking thing.
Yeah.
People are going to groove. You're going to be like, oh, shit, I'm just out up here DJing. Right? The gift. The curse, you get to the next city. You get to the next party.
Next level.
Yo, you get to the next level of entertaining. And it's like, yo, bottles over here, bottles over there, birthday over there. Clip. Yo, you're moving and grooving. There's a lot to do. I guess you could just say, in retrospect, bro, there's a lot to compete with now. A lot to compete with.
I feel like anything gets that way. Is like as technology progresses or whatever it is that's progressing, you have to be doing more.
Yeah.
To grow, to hang on, because the young kids who are already not even having to think about doing the shit because they're born into it.
Right.
You got to keep up with them, right? So you want to be able to trigger all the sounds and do all that, and
that's
like
where the talent. That's where the talent and the expertise has to come in to play.
And that's kind of where, like, there's like the DJ purist kind of people who are like, fuck nightclubs. Like, I don't DJ in nightclubs. I'm a DJ, and I get that and respect that sometimes. But that's kind of where they come in, and if you and they can be an incredible DJ, and this is where a lot of good DJs don't make it in our industry of nightclub DJing, is because they won't do those things. They're like, no, I'm here to DJ, dog. Wow. Like, I'm not doing anything extra. I'm a DJ, and this is what I do. And
this is where I say you need to, if you're gonna be a DJ, you need to invest in looking at other DJs. For real. Yeah. My brother tried to warn me really early on. By the time I started making for real money, I was making like $1,200 a week cash. Yeah. And he was like, "Oh shit." He was like, "Dude, you're making good money." And I was still a school teacher. I was an ESL teacher, 7th and 8th grade. I think that's when we met. Maybe. I think that's when we met.
Maybe. Probably like 20, maybe like 14.
Okay, that was before that.
It was before that?
Yep, it was before that. It was like 2010. But my brother at that time was like, you can afford to take a weekend off. He was like, what you need to go do is fly to New York and go listen to Enough. He's like, you need to listen to Kid Capri. You need to listen to these guys, bro. Yeah. You need to listen to how they play. You need to implement some of that style. Because he would tell me all the time, you are not just a DJ. You know how to perform. You know how to dance. You know how to sing. You know how to do all of that shit. Yeah. So he was like, get up there and like really, really shine. Like if you can stop the show, stop the show. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I'd be like, man, nah, I got to make this money and blah, 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 blah. Just being young and money hungry, right? Mm-hmm. Time passes, you know what I mean? And you're like, what is the next level? The next level is you got to go listen to these DJs.
Yeah.
You got to leave. You got to get out of here and you got to go listen to these guys.
Yeah.
For
I have
real.
to pee so bad. It's
Go for it.
unbelievable. Let me pee real quick. Sorry.
It's
Crazy. Oh my God.
I'm going to get it truly.
I got you. What do you want? Another pineapple?
Yeah, all right.
I got you.
Yep, just not watermelon.
Right.
Or cucumber, for the love of God.
You want anything down your cut?
Can I do a
Thanks,
snack
bro.
on real quick?
A what?
Snack on or anything?
Snack?
Snack like chips, anything. Fuck it.
Any snack. Maybe like nuts. I might have some cashew.
Fuck it.
If they're not expired.
Oh, that is right. Actually, no, I'm good. If anything afterwards.
Holy shit.
No, I'm good.
How you feeling?
Good, man.
It's fucking fun, right?
Yeah, bro. Sorry, my pants are all fucking kid dirty from earlier. Son of a bitch, man.
It's all good.
Dude.
It's not like we have HD camera equipment capturing everything.
Yeah, right. How do they look?
Looks. Not gonna be that much into detail, but you look good. You good. You good.
You look real good.
You a fucking liar, bro.
Movie ready. Movie ready.
Michael Benya.
Michael Benya. Miguelito Sanchez. Luis.
Who else?
Let's go, champ. Oh, all right.
Okay.
Yeah. So traveling, your brother tells you that you need to travel. That's funny that he was a DJ, right? He DJ'd?
DJ Flex.
So he knew what's up.
Yeah, he stopped that because, you know, I just think performing and like singing, writing, dancing, music and all that was his calling.
Yeah.
He really, really wanted that for his life. We all did. You know what I mean? Like we all wanted that life. But he was a DJ. He did the mixtape game, made his money. He ran around, him, DJ Quick, Tune, Pump Boy Lee. This is like, you know, 90s, the street DJs like us. You know what I mean? The cats that is out there hustling, getting the gigs at the big dogs. They get paid to come in, do their thing, and they leave.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These DJs. He was one of them.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So he knew what was up. Tells you that you should take a weekend off, go to New York. Did you ever end up doing it at any point where you were like, you know what, he's right, I gotta make this happen?
What happened was, no. To answer your question, I never did it. But I started to do it based on the fact that it kind of just started happening for me. You were with me my first time DJing in Vegas.
Yeah. At Hyde.
At Hyde.
Yeah.
That was dope.
That was tight.
It started happening for me because of Ed Roberson, the dude who owns the club in the Philippines. I was DJing the Mid on a Monday.
The best, bro.
Brooke from Fedora, she owned Fedora with another dude from there. I forgot his name. Tom? Let's call him Tom. She comes in with these dudes that they'd met in Mexico. They flew into Chicago. They're going to do Industry Mondays. They're going to take them all over Chicago. Okay. This dude walks up on stage while I'm DJing. It's like 50 minutes left in the night. He's like, yo, you're the shit. I'm going to bring you to San Francisco. I was like, get this motherfucker off the stage, bro. I'm like, there's 50 minutes left in the night. Get this drunk ass dude off the stage, bro.
Because that happens often, and it's usually 99% of the time it's motherfuckers just huffing. They want to hear themselves talk.
Up.
They want to be in the DJ booth, so they feel like if they give you some kind of offer like that, you'll want them there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like, shut your ass up, man. You ain't telling me shit.
Yeah.
Is basically what I was on.
Yeah.
He goes back down, and I see he's hanging out with Brooke. I go back down there. I hang out for a moment, and she tells me straight up, yo, this dude's like the #1 nightclub promoter in San Francisco. And I'm still like, I believe it when I see it, right?
Yeah.
Yo, like 2 weeks pass, and since them 2 weeks, he was in touch with me like every month for like 2 years till he made a deal happen in San Francisco. It was $800 for the first gig, $450 for the next gig on Sunday, and the flight paid for, and I could stay at his crib. He owned a duplex. He owned a house that he rented, and he had the duplex to himself and his newborn with Marivic. And I was like, I'm in. And since then, bro, the relationship has just grown. He introduced me to DJ Direct. DJ Direct got me that gig in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And it just happened. It just kept happening.
Yeah. Because you got the talent. Because you got the opportunity.
Facts.
Right? And then now it's time to fill the shoes.
Yo.
You made your way there.
Doors open.
You know, a lot of people could get there different ways, like we said. You got there through DJing good. Some people get there through faking the funk on the internet, and then you know they get put in that same slot that someone else should have earned.
Oof.
But now it's time to go.
Rough.
Now it's time to go.
And now it's rough. Yeah. It's time to go. You had a game. Like, imagine these guys, because this works in cycles too. And going back to the question of where I see the game, this works in cycles. When I was younger, the question was, how many people do you bring?
Yeah.
How many people do you bring? And I never played into that game because I was like, fuck out of here. I was already nightclub experienced. Like, bro, I already knew how the club ordered liquor at 20 years old.
Yeah.
No joke. There was nothing that no one was telling me about no fucking nightclub. It wasn't happening. So for them to ask me, I was like, I'm not bringing shit.
Right.
Straight up. I'm not bringing nothing. That was that era. Then when I was starting to DJ downtown, it was, can you bring a table? Like, do you bring a table, right? Because there was a real string. There was a horrible string of a dude going around buying a table and then just showing up, and he wanted a DJ. Man, I wanted to punch that motherfucker in his face about 3 or 4 times. I'm not even joking, because they just let him on. He would destroy the party, and then it was right back to the guys who needed to. And then they'd be
it's
like,
your job to clean it up.
What's going on here? What's going on here?
Yeah.
What's going on here? Holy shit, there was that wave.
Yeah.
And now, obviously, we're going through the social media wave.
Mm-hmm.
It's waves.
Yeah.
It's waves. And if you're cool, calm, collected, and patient, you're going to pass through this wave too. This too shall pass. Because you got to be dope.
Yeah.
You got to be dope. Now, like I said, it's lights, camera, action. Your fucking social media following ain't here. Your fucking shoes can't help you. Your cute little Dior sweater can't help you. You know, your car can't help you, bro.
None of that matters right now.
Those are real nice vacation pictures. But this guy wants to hear the new Lil Baby. This guy wants to hear the new David Guetta. That guy over there, he wants to hear some fucking Backstreet Boys.
And you know she wants to hear Bad Bunny.
And you know we're playing Bad Bunny. You know we're playing Bad Bunny. Hey, chop, my boy.
Let's go.
Lights, camera, action. You asked for it. You're here.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing? Because this DJ over here, this little Puerto Rican dude that we had like 2 weeks ago, he came in here and wreaked havoc.
He did all that shit.
Yo, what?
And he did it nice.
And we didn't have to say shit.
Yeah.
We didn't have to say nothing.
Yeah.
It just happened. We came out on the pony. He stopped the show. We played the Rocky song. We did it's like a whole fucking movie. And you know who had to tell him something? No one.
Yeah.
No one.
We just put him where he needed to be.
Boom.
We gave him what he needed. We
Yo.
gave him the equipment,
Champagne.
little speaker.
Done. And light guy. I need control of him too.
Yeah, yeah.
If we're right here, we gotta be right here.
Yeah.
Because bro, I'm moving and grooving. I am not one of these guys playing 5 minutes tracks, bro.
You're moving and grooving, and you're also mixing in a non-traditional way sometimes, like to do a 1-bar loop on a piece of a record that now you have like a completely new beat.
Yep.
And then you're cutting in an instrumental or an intro to the next track that's going over this new beat that you got with this sound or this voice or whatever it is.
Now we're
and then
talking
you're scratching
about
that.
my style.
Your style.
Now you got to keep up with my style.
Right.
You guys you know the songs. You've heard these before. Some of these edits are familiar to you,
Right.
but now you got to keep up with my style.
You never heard them played like this.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
And that takes a good light guy to follow a DJ's
Shit.
style, to be able to hear what's going on. Okay, he's doing this, he does this. You know, he's playing like a slow song, I know there's a banger coming.
Yep.
Like he's got him down here because
Yep.
we're about to go up here.
Yep, here we go. It takes a look. It'll take me snapping my fingers. Yo, here we go. I'm going to spruce this whole shit up again.
Right.
That might mean stopping the show. That's where that mic game comes in. You know what I mean? Like 1,000 people in front of you, bro. Navy Pier, Grand Ballroom, 3,000 fucking people in front of you. You can't just be up there okie dokie. You know what I mean? You got to say something. You know what I mean? And you got to do it well. Diction.
You know what's tough about the mic, I think, is like, as a DJ, you can play a song, and if you just press the button to play that song and you don't have confidence in that song, it's a song that you're like, I don't want to play it. Someone, is making you play, management's making you play it or something, or whatever the circumstance is, you're playing a song that you're not confident in. The crowd could feel that.
Yep.
There's no difference between like how you're pressing the button or if you have confidence pressing the button, the song doesn't play a certain way. It's an energy in the room. If you don't have confidence in the record you're playing,
bro,
the crowd knows what's going on.
Bro, and this, to me, I got to keep it real to like the guys who are like, I hate doing that shit. Like bottle presentation. This for me is like, I've always told everybody, isn't that the fun part about being a DJ? Like they just threw a curveball at you, bro. Yeah. The clubs that I work at and I have a mutual understanding that if I say, give me one more track to get to where you want to go,
right?
I got it, but not this second. One more track.
Right.
That way I can do something that will not be like so abrupt.
Yeah.
That's the production, the flow. You know what I mean? Like
you're the maestro, bro.
You're the maestro.
You're driving the car and they want to go somewhere that's behind you. Yep. And they want you to just like stop and hit reverse. And now you're driving backwards and you can't drive as well because you're driving backwards.
Yep.
Give me a second to turn around. Let me route this where I need it to
Best
be routed.
Way. Yes,
right?
Man.
Like
Jesus, maestro. Yep. Guidance, the captain, el capitán del shit.
Yeah.
Should I be looking at the camera more?
It doesn't matter.
Should I be?
Maybe for this guy wants some thumbnails. We gotta make like
of course
crazy faces so he can get some
of course
YouTube thumbnails. But
yeah, man, dog. I love. You asked me earlier, do I still love it? I absolutely still love it.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know how I still love it, but I still love this shit.
There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like being at the helm of the ship when the ship is a room full of people. Like Correct. You're connected. You're all connected. I think at the end of the day, that's what it really is. Like that's what it boils down to is the fact that you're connecting with so many people and you're the glue that's holding them all together.
Period. Period. I think people don't understand that when you walk into a nightclub, there's nothing entertaining you but a DJ. You know what I mean? There's nothing entertaining you but a DJ.
Yeah.
No DJ, no party.
No DJ, no party.
No DJ, no party.
All those hot girls with those little outfits
You could.
They're worthless
you
without
could
the
have
music.
Everything running through your club.
You know what I'm
everything.
saying?
You could move everything you want, but have no DJ. Let me know how that shit is. And that it's funny that we mentioned that because I remember talking to DJ. Oh God, was it? It was Icon, DJ Icon out of Las Vegas.
Okay.
I told him, "You ever walk out of a party?" He was like, "I've never walked out of a party, but I've been very, very close." He said, "How about you?" I said, "Man, I almost beat the living shit out of a manager one time for poking me in the chest." And Navik had to get in between us. Whoa, because he saw where it was going, bro.
Yeah.
It was getting ugly. I
think I remember that. Now that you're saying it, I
was
think I
real
remember.
bad, bro.
I think I remember that. Yeah.
It was very, very bad.
It's bad, but this it's like one of those tests. It's kind of like, you let so much slide because you're a better man and
Exactly.
and you know better, and you have a game plan, and you have things that need to get done, and there's a bigger picture. But then there's always those situations where you have to put your foot down.
Yeah.
Mostly, like, I would say don't put your foot down normally, but then there's always like that one time when you do have to put you
Right.
do have to let people know, like,
Yo,
listen,
yeah, bro.
that's not how it goes.
It's
You know what I'm
not
saying?
gonna
You want
go
me to
that
play
way.
something you want me to play? Talk to me like we're on the same team.
Yeah, bro.
Don't come up here and tell me what to do like
No.
you own me,
Not gonna happen.
because that's not true.
Not gonna happen.
You know what I'm saying?
That is not gonna happen. You know,
There's always along the way, I feel like there's always been those little
there's
tests.
You know what? And I feel like it always happens when you're younger. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, obviously, as a grown man, you know what I mean? Men have their families. Men are, they're doing their thing. They're men. You know, and another man can tell when another man is another man.
Yeah.
I feel more so for the DJs that are coming up. They're gonna have to go through the ringer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's part of the game. It makes you who you are. It builds, it gives you all the skills that you end up needing at the end of the day.
Which is thick skin.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You're gonna need thick skin.
Yeah.
And we're not just talking about nightclubs. We're talking about all of it.
Yeah.
Shit. Women,
sure.
jobs, you know what I mean? Your mom, your dad. You're going to need thick skin. You say you want to be an entrepreneur? Let me go. Yeah.
A lot of hats to wear.
I recommend keeping that job, learning as much as you can, and then reconsidering that entrepreneur shit.
Yeah.
Because, bro, that shit is hard.
It's tough.
It's hard. And you are going to need some thick skin for that shit.
Yeah.
Thick.
Thick skin and quick hands.
Sure. I was like, what the fuck? Yes.
I just want to scratch more records, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That was the best way to ever start a podcast, I think.
Yeah, bro.
That was incredible.
I haven't cut.
It's been a long time.
I have the Rain 12s because my office is like slanted. So I was like, I got to get rid of these vinyls. So I kept my Techniques, sold my Pioneers, got the Rain 12s, and I love them. That's the first time I've cut on vinyl since Nonstop's house in God knows how long, bro.
Yeah.
It was over the summer.
It's so good, dude. I miss that. I miss like a nice, like a big cut session. All the scratch nerds, all the real DJs, the real DJs.
Yep. Yeah, the guys who love the that part of the pie, as I call it.
Yeah.
DJing's a big ass pie. I don't know if this is a DJ podcast per se, but bro, DJing is a big ass pie.
That's what I do. It's a part of me, bro. That's like, that. I mean, DJing to me is the one thing that I think I'm good at. Like
You're a very good
say,
DJ, bro. You're great.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's the one thing that I have full confidence in my life.
For sure.
Like that's it. I've put so much into it. It's a part of who I am. It's what I do.
Yep.
It's undoubted. It's not a question. You know what I'm saying?
Excuse me, for the guys who do love cutting, I feel like I got to get more in tune with them. Keeping it real.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, because it's like we talk about me and it's like radio, nightclub, sports, but like, bro, the producers and the DJs, like, Toad Style, Shazam Bangles, bro.
Yeah, the meme god.
Bro, like, these guys are on whole new level stratospheres of DJing.
They're on that they're on that Mixmaster mic. I'm trying to talk to aliens through my scratches type shit.
They do talk to aliens. They do
speak with them.
They speak to them. They communicate with them through the scratching, bro. Yeah. Artist. You know, that guy's got alien hands.
Gee, yeah. His fingers are like, he was born for it, bro.
So
he grabs that record and just like like what I would do in one motion, he does like 6 different things. He does like a whole wave in his hand.
Like bulges when he does it. It's crazy, bro. These guys, you know, there's a whole wave of so many great Chicago DJs. It's pathetic, bro.
Yeah.
Pathetic. And like what we're talking about, rocking the party, you know, a lot of guys hate on it because they think it's fucking easy.
Yeah. I used to, when I first started DJing, when I was getting into coming downtown and Architect was like showing me shit and I was rolling around with iRock. Do you remember iRock? Trent?
I think so. Yes. Yeah.
He like
iRock.
Shorter, like huskier dude. I
remember him, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I do remember him.
I'll never forget. He booked me at like Rocket back in the day, and he was even like I was kicking it with him. We were driving down there. I was in his whip, and I was like talking to him, and I was my stance at the time was like, if you can't cut, like you're not even a DJ. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you up there? You know. And then I started going out and listening to dudes, and I heard Jesse Seeley DJ, and I was like, "Oh, this dude's not scratching at all." But Jesus Christ,
look at what he's doing.
The kid can DJ. Like the kid can cultivate energy. The kid knows how to take one record and mix in 3, and you're on another planet. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
And then that's when I changed. I was like, okay, so I was wrong.
Yeah,
you know,
it's so many pieces of the pie.
Yeah.
You got your cutting, you got your MCing, you've got your party rockers, you have your corporate guys, you got your wedding guys. All of that is different. It's all different. You got your beat juggling, right? Like those guys. That's like those are all different worlds that, you know, you split it up into a pie. Mm-hmm. If you can make money on all of it, knock yourself out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, I've never been one. I can never hate on another piece of the pie, bro, because I know wedding DJs. I know wedding DJs that are clearing $1 million a year. Do you understand me? I know wedding DJs that are clearing $1 million a year. We can put that up on their taxes. We could put that shit up on the screen. So for anybody to be like, you show me your million, my boy.
Yeah.
Because until you do, you ain't talking about shit.
Right.
You ain't talking about nothing.
Yeah. I used to, another thing, like when I was younger DJ, you kind of look at the dudes that transition out of the nightclub and into weddings, and you're like, damn, dude, like, I don't want that to be me. Like, I'm a nightclub DJ. I'm cool. I'm this, I'm that. You know what I'm saying? And then you get older and you realize I'm like, man, I want to get out of the club a little bit. Like, let me out for a second. Yeah, right. You know what I mean?
Wild. It's been a wild ride in the club.
Yeah.
From, you know, I can imagine, bro. You get into like, well, now I'm only working 6 times a month.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it depends, because I know guys that are popping up to weddings and they're making $2,500 to do the, you know, the music, because they hired everybody else to do everything. And then I know guys that own everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Whole package. Give me all your money.
Yo,
you want to give me DJ money? You can give me this lighting money.
Photographer. I got the little stand.
I got a girl that'll play the violin right next to me for a couple extra bucks.
Trumpet, all of it. Like, what do you need? Dancers?
Yeah.
You know, you want choreography, you don't want choreography, they got it. They really do go above and beyond. But now you're talking about a wedding package that's going to cost you $50,000, bro.
Yeah.
$20,000, $25,000. Like, dude.
And it's her big day.
Bro.
So he's got to pay.
Dude, that shit is crazy. We did not do a big wedding, and so I didn't have to pay shit. Shout out to my mama-in-law and my papa-in-law.
Let's go, baby.
Yo, thank you for the wedding. I got your daughter though.
I know. Isn't it messed up that when it's a wedding, it just automatically costs triple? Like if someone came up to you and was like, "Hey, do you do private events?" You know.
Yeah, 1,000.
Right. You're like,
perfect. I got a wedding. Whoa.
Yeah. You're like, well, what's the event? You know what I mean? Like, right when if they say it's a wedding, you're like, oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely 5,000.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's a wedding.
Because it's a wedding.
I gotta deal with you. I gotta deal with her. I gotta deal with him. I gotta deal with
high stress situation.
And now, welcoming the bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Skolansky. It's Shalansky.
Yeah. If I got a script, I need some Hollywood cash. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
If I got to read a script, I need a little actor's pay or something.
Bro, this is where it counts to like pretend to have an agent.
Yeah.
Pretend because, dude. Oh,
don't actually get one. Just pretend.
You know, through time, but pretend. For real, because, yo, shit costs money, man.
Yeah.
Weddings are crazy expensive. I'll say it again. I know wedding DJs making a lot of money, bro.
Yeah.
Don't hate on no piece of the pie.
Yeah.
Don't hate on no piece of the pie.
Yeah. I think I need to give my my branding thus far. My branding thus far doesn't really put me in like a position to go into the wedding game like that. But if I give it some time, I feel like I might be able to slide in there a little. You know what I'm saying? But
I think you're okay.
no one wants a send nude sticker on their bridesmaid at their wedding. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, unless it's that type of wedding.
Unless it's that type of wedding.
I've worked with some very interesting people in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. I mean, who knows? With this type of generation, my boy, I'd say you have a career in it anytime soon.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Wedding money.
I'm ready for the wedding money. I used to hate. I'm be completely honest. I used to hate. No more hate.
No, man. Hell no. No way. Not if you're making money.
Yeah, if you're making money and you're still DJing, getting to do what you love to do, and you're not in the chokehold of a nightclub every 5 nights a week. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, yeah, that's the worst. Take a break. I tell a lot of dudes, take a break.
Yeah.
There's 4 quarters. Take one every quarter.
Yeah.
When's the last time you took a fat ass vacation?
It's been a minute because, you know, when you're a DJ, you kind of vacation around DJing.
Right.
You're like, oh, I'm going to DJ over here. I'll just stay a couple extra days.
Facts.
You know?
It's
been a minute. I don't know.
Yeah, you should take one.
Yeah.
You see that?
That'd be tight.
You see that? You see how that worked?
Yeah.
You it makes you realize what you really need in your life.
Yeah.
You need a vacation, my boy.
Yeah.
You need a vacation. You
work
hard.
I'm sold.
Houston, Chicago, you own property. Like, bro, you're hella popping, bro.
I appreciate it.
You should definitely take a vacation, a fat ass vacation, all inclusive, Mexico. Get crazy.
Okay. All
Get
right.
nuts.
Tell me more.
Shh. Get nuts, bro.
Okay.
You want to go over there. That's where you want to go. It's cheap, all inclusive. You take a ride down to Cancun. It's a lot of all inclusive.
Yeah. I like that. Mexico's always been a good time.
Yep.
They have fire food in Mexico too.
Come on, bro. It's almost given.
It's like, I mean, obviously Mexican food is incredible. It's amazing. Anywhere you go, Mexican food's good. But I just feel like the ingredients are a little cleaner. It's just like, it's just good.
Let me ask you
hearty
something.
Food, I feel like.
Let me ask you something for real. You've had good Mexican food in Houston?
No, because it's all Tex-Mex. It's all Tex-Mex, bro.
You said anywhere you go, the Mexican food is good. I will say this: the food at El Chingon in Fort Worth is the shit.
Let's go, champ.
You about to get that poppin'. But everything else, ooh, bro. Del Taco, is that the go-to
in Houston? There's one spot that's fire. El Tiempo has fire.
We got to give El Tiempo their shine.
It's filet mignon fajitas. So it's I don't even know.
You got the cameraman interested.
I don't even know, is that like traditional Mexican? Is that a Tex-Mex
Ears
thing? I don't know.
Like a little chihuahua.
But it's fire.
You saw him, right?
Yeah, he heard it. He heard it right in his ear, in his headphones there too.
It just sounded delicious. I'm dying for some Mexican food after this.
Yeah. Well, we're in the right neighborhood.
Facts. Oh yeah, you got the Marshalls. What is this?
The
Fields.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cermak right under there.
Ooh, what time that close?
I don't know. What time even is it?
9:13.
Hell yeah. I got a couple more questions.
Yeah, man. Whatever you want to ask.
Just a few more, because I will always say that, like, I attribute my success in this DJ game to the people before me who helped me. Like anybody who gave me information, who I looked up to, anybody who was DJing somewhere that I wanted to DJ, if they ever told me something, like gave me a piece of information, something that would help me, like it's insane that people don't follow the help that they get.
Right.
To me, like I'm to me, I all I've done is just like anything architect told me to do. Right. He's like, do this, do that. I'm like, okay. Like that's if you're there and this is what you did and you're telling me that's what I got to do, I'm doing it.
It's working.
It's not even you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so you've definitely dropped a lot of gems for sure. I can remember one time at the Mid, a little Monday night, Gordo Metro show.
Okay.
2 laptops.
You
know what I'm saying?
It's good times.
Intro song.
Intro. We got
song.
an intro.
Yeah.
Damn, I miss doing that with my brother.
You see what I'm saying? Am I painting the picture?
Yep.
And I was talking to you, and you told me one time, you were like, you told me a story about how somebody gave you a shot one time and drugged you.
Yeah.
And you told me, like, be careful who you take shots from.
Holy shit. This actually happened to me.
That's like real shit. That's good information. I'll never forget that. I was like, this, okay.
Wow.
All right.
I got roofied, robbed, and got the shit beat out of me when I was, I can't remember the age. I was still living at my mom's, and what do you want me to say, bro? It was a rough night.
I remember the story.
What made it shittier? Here's what we're going back to. About 2 months before that, I was at a photo shoot with Manny, and I had like 3 weekends worth of money on me.
Yeah, this is what you told me.
And he told me, I just came from a wedding reception, and the groom's brother got the shit beat out of him by the dudes who worked at the wedding reception place. He told me that. And I was like, what the hell kind of wedding reception place is this? But he was like, yo, just paint the picture. Like, think about who they're hiring just to, like, clear tables, do all of this. He said the groom's brother had, like, a fat-ass stack of cash on him. So they whooped his ass in the bathroom, left him there. They took his money and they dipped. And I was like, well, niggas should learn how to fight. Right? That was like my response. Yeah. That's not my fucking problem.
Yeah.
Somebody walk up to me, I'm going to uppercut their ass. Right? Just Jackie Chan the shit out of them, right? Of course. Yup. Cool. I won't say the name of the club. But I was at a club visiting that I used to work at when I was a shorty. And I was single at the time. And I had so much money on me, yo. It was like, I swear, it was like $37,000, $50 or something
Just
like that.
cash in your pocket.
Fat stacks of cash.
That's insane.
You know who got that habit into me? DJ fucking Speed, bro.
Yeah?
Man,
Because doesn't he gamble? He plays
yes,
poker, right?
He gambles.
He's a cash
And
guy
yo,
for sure.
when we went to Alaska once, this motherfucker, bro, pulled out fucking cash. And I was like, damn, Speed. Oh. He was like, there's a casino here. I was like, no, we're in Anchorage. I don't think so. Like, total population, like 29,000 people or something. I don't fucking know. There's no casino. I don't know what got into me. Well, my bank, I used to go to the bank at night. It was at the Brickyard. Bro, I didn't make it to the bank that night. They made it to the bank that night. Yo, I took a drink. I had it. And I didn't remember shit else after that. I woke up at Max Bar with dirt all in my hair. I was freezing cold. I remember that much. I was shaky, like I couldn't hold like nothing. Like I don't know if it was my nerves or the drugs, but they left me with one single $1 bill.
That's like some wet bandit shit. Like we're gonna turn the water on every house we rob.
Oh my god!
Like that was their calling card. They just left you with $1.
Yo, $1. They left me with $1 bill. They beat the shit out of me, and I'd assume that this fight ensued because they must have wanted my bag, and I had my bag. But my bag was all like fucked up, like it had been dragged on the ground. Like I definitely, the fight was over the bag. It had to have been. I ain't fighting over anything else.
Yeah.
Then they left me with my pager to the car. At that time, I had a 1999 Mitsubishi Eclipse. It was my baby, bro. That car was my fucking baby. Well, I didn't have my car keys. I had my wallet with all my shit in it, except no debit card, no credit cards, $1. Jack Cerrone comes up the stairs and he goes, "Kid, what the hell happened to you?" I said, "I was at this fucking club. I took this drink." He goes, you got drugged. And I was like, nah. You know what I mean? Like that, I don't know what happened. Maybe I had too much to drink. He goes, "How much did you have to drink?" I said, "I swear it was only like 2 drinks. He goes, "You got drugged. Go find your car." Yo, these assholes left my fucking Eclipse. Like every door was open. They took my subs out of my trunk.
Oh my God, bro.
And the only way I found this car, check this out. Jack Cerrone puts me in a cab. He tells the cab, drive him around till he finds his car. Yo, this dude drove me around for like $40 worth of driving around in Lincoln Park. Until finally, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to tell my parents that they stole my car. And I am fucked after that.
Yeah.
Like I can only imagine. You know,
Yeah.
I'm young as shit. Yo, I get out of the cab. I'm like calling the police. I'm on hold because I tell them my car's stolen. I press my automatic. I have tears in my eyes. I'm crying. I'm like hella crying against the cab. I press the start button on my car, and it's, you know, it's like a little race car.
Yeah.
I hear from the
Yeah.
top of the garage. I run up to the top of the garage, and my car is there completely like empty. I'm like, oh my God, I found my car. Find my car. Jack goes, go to the hospital. I go, hell no, man. I'm like, I'm not going to no fucking hospital. My parents will flip. I know I'm 23 years old, 24, but like, no, bro. Like, you don't get it.
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't get it. They'll flip, bro, and that's the end of this shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's the end of all of this.
Yeah.
Go to the hospital. All right, fine. He makes me go to the hospital. He goes, I'm going to tell them to call me when all of this is through. They take my blood. They're like, the nurse, she goes, I'm not supposed to say this to you, but you have so much fucking Rufalin in your blood.
Oh,
She's
God,
like, you're going to
dude.
have to drink all of this. There's like a little container with mad drinks in it. And it was gross, bro. Oh, I had to drink all of that shit and piss out everything.
Yeah.
Whew. I got home. I fell asleep. I wake up to my brother. At the time, I bought a fat ass TV like this. I wake up to my brother playing Batman on a TV. I turn to him. He looks at me. He goes, you look like you got the fucking shit beat out of you. I said, guess what? I did. I got the shit beat out of me. I got fucking robbed. I don't know what the hell happened. I got roofied. He was like, holy shit, man.
That's
this
a wild
really
night.
happened to you. I said, yeah, bro. And the worst part is they took like 33 grand from me in cash.
3,300.
Yo, like 37. I'm telling you. It was
Okay.
like 37.50, bro.
Yeah.
So much money. And my brother was like, stop rolling around with fucking money like that, bro. He's like, you think you're fucking invincible? Yeah. Look at where you ended up. Oh, man. I remember my dad coming upstairs. He knew something was wrong. He was like, what's up? What's going on? What's going on with you guys? I was like, man, it's just a rough night for me. And my brother was like, yeah, rough night for him, boy. He's down. He's down bad right now. That shit hurt my soul, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck, that happened to me, G.
Yeah.
Watch who you take a drink from.
Yeah. I remember this story. I remember your face. I remember the seriousness.
I can say it with a
Like,
smile now.
Yeah. Like, you know, on some I've been through it. Like
Yup.
take it from me.
Yup.
I know.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, and bro, I know how to defend myself.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a lot for a man who knows how to defend himself to say, I got the shit kicked out of me. Dude, I got the shit kicked out of me. Bad, bro.
Yeah.
Bad. Like, man, I was down bad. That shit hurt my soul.
Remember when, do you remember bringing Dolo here, actually? Do you remember bringing Dolo back here? He lived here upstairs. You remember that night at Social 25?
100%.
He was just talking about that night the other day, and he was like, man, like, you know, Metro, he's a real one.
Yo.
Like we said before, like, you're a real one. He was like, he had my fucking back. He knew something was up.
We saved his life that night, bro.
Yeah?
No joke. We saved Dolo's life that night.
Yeah.
That dude was gonna run it on him.
So what had happened, from my understanding, I don't know how well you remember it, but he was like, he was drunk, he was fucked up, whatever. He thinks maybe he was drugged by whoever this dude was, but he said like he remembers being in the alley, in the back of the alley, and this dude was talking to him, and he remembers being like, I don't know if this dude has like my best interest at heart right now. Like he's like, it feels weird or something.
Yep.
And then he said that you were kind of watching from like the sidewalk end of the alley, like looking in,
100%.
like you were like, that's Dolo. And then you kind of noticed like from body language or whatever
All
it
of
was.
that.
And you came running over and you were like, hey, come on, we're going home. Like you just took him,
All of that.
brought him home.
There was a dude. He was gonna run it on Dolo. Period. Point blank. They were in the alley. We stopped. We saw what we saw was they were in front of us, and we didn't know that was Dolo in front of us. But when he ducked Dolo to the alley, he had his arm around him, tough, to go and he ducked into the alley. And I said, "Is that Dolo?" And Cheeks was like, "Bro, that's Dolo." I said, "Okay." Cheeks took my bag, and I was like, Dolo. And the dude was like, yo, money, we good?
Oh my God.
And I was like, no,
bro.
we're not good, bro. I was like, yo, come here real fast. And he said, no, you come here. I'm talking to my man. I said, no, you come over here. That's my homie. We're leaving.
Yeah.
And he goes, man, hold on 1 second. He goes, come on, Glenn. Tell him that I'm your boy. And I was like, Dolo, you good? And like the moment I saw his face, I'm like, not good. I'm like, you know him? He's like, this is my man Glenn. I said, yeah. Where's your man live at? He goes, right up the street. I go, okay, bro. Cheeks' demeanor changed at that point. I think he put my bag down and stepped around him, and he noticed that we weren't playing around with him no more.
Yeah.
And I said, bro, your night ends here. I'm going to take him home. And he goes, man, you tripping. And then he walked off into the alley.
Yeah.
But when he walked off into the alley, he got on the phone. And I was like, let's go, bro, because it's about to be a Chicago night.
That's real shit right there, bro.
It's about to be a Chicago night.
That's real shit, bro. That's why you're why you're the GOAT.
Yo, that really happened.
Yeah.
That shit, man, Dolo was going to get the shit ran on him, bro.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah.
Just another story.
Mm-hmm.
Bag gone, ass whooped, shoes taken.
Yep.
Not tonight, my friend.
Not tonight, baby.
Nah.
Hell yeah. It's amazing. It's been an amazing podcast.
Thank you, bro.
I love talking to people that I love, bro. Like
love you too, bro.
It's
nothing but respect
easy.
to you,
It's easy.
dog.
It's like this. There's no camera. It's just like we're chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed, bro. Agreed. I know Diamond Cut's falling asleep over there, but you know, this is what I am. Who I am. You know, I am who I am. I'm a dope ass DJ. I love being a father. I love being a husband to my wife. You know what I mean? We work a great partnership.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's very out of the normal of the guests that you have. Everything, it might be a little usually controlled chaos, as I like to say. But, you know, if anyone ever wants to peep some game, I got a lot to spit.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do another episode, 100%, because that's a whole nother subject. I mean, that's some shit I'm inspired by. Is like you have a woman in your life that is filling in for you and helping you get to where you're at.
Period, bro.
And that's some inspiring shit, and that's something that a lot of people could say.
It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. She is built Ford tough, bro.
Yeah?
Bro, I was just in the Philippines 7 days. You know what I mean? 90-pound Cane Corso dog. 14-year-old, 8-year-old, 3-year-old, 7-month-old. You know what I'm saying? 2 of them are in school that she got to pick up, take, boom, boom, while I'm gone.
Yeah. That's
Cook,
amazing.
clean.
That's amazing. I mean, that sounds incredible.
Like,
I want one. Can we here's the thing.
yes.
You can clone a dog right now. You can clone a dog for 20 grand.
Dog is what you want. I can get you a dog.
There is going to be a time when we can clone humans. It's going to come. We're going to see it.
Who would you clone?
Can we clone her?
No.
We can't.
No.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely
I need
not.
to find this is my new plan.
No
I'm trying to find someone
my
who's
life.
got an amazing woman and I want to clone. I'm like, yo, come on.
Listen to me, my
You
friend.
know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of fish in the sea. You can have any one of them, but that one's mine. You
No,
can't
I'm
clone
just
that
playing.
one. I know, but that would be some funny shit, bro. What if here's the reality. What if the day comes that a man says, yes, you can clone her?
Yeah, clone her. He's like, she's amazing. I want everyone
To
to
have
have
one?
Amazing.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Maybe I'd consider it if she considers it. I guess. I don't know. It'd be interesting. Look, I had the. So if I can't make no more, why does everyone else get more of my wife?
Okay, yeah, you're right. True. There's a
It's gotta be
double-edged
fair.
sword. It's
Yeah.
a double-edged sword.
Telling me
Yeah.
it didn't hurt. I
have
know
to-
that's on your mind.
I'm gonna have to come up. Oh, it didn't hurt.
No, didn't hurt.
In and out, same day.
Same day.
How long is the procedure? Is
Right.
it a little terrifying though?
I tell you what it was. It was terrifying walking into that motherfucker because they're like, oh, don't worry about anything. Don't worry about anything. Walk through door number 3. Walk through door number 3, and there is like a tray the size of your fucking TV stand filled with needles, knives, fucking you-haves it, scissors. I was like, they said I was going to be awake I wasn't going to feel anything. What the fuck is all of this shit? That was terrifying. And then the dude was like, oh, don't worry. The numbing cream does everything, but this stuff is just, here.
And you didn't watch, right? You can't watch.
I watched.
You watched.
I kind of watched.
Is it not crazy to like watch that, but even though you can't feel it, I mean, you're watching it and you're like, what?
I took a glance through my phone. You know why? Because I was an asshole and sent it to my friends.
Okay, I probably would have taken a picture too.
We have a group chat that's probably like 4 years long.
Right.
I said, you guys want to know what I'm doing right now? If that's what you're really asking, ba-bing, ba-boom. And I was like, damn, look at them go. There they were. My nuts were split open, and that's just what it is, folks.
Oh, my God. We should end with that. I like that.
There it is.
I like that.
There it is.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you're on YouTube. Drop a little comment. Hit the like button. Let's get it going for the kids. This is an amazing episode. I want as many DJs in the world to see this because you have valuable information for them.
They
need to soak up a little game.
I try, man. I try. I love DJing. I love the game of DJing. And if you love it too, hit me because, I'm here. We're not gonna be one of them.
The good ones, the real ones, support each other and the community.
Facts. I give what I can. You know what I mean? I give what I can. So rock with me. Rock with me because I rock with you. If you rock with DJing, we're rocking together for real.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's your Instagram and everything for everyone?
DJ Metro 16. Just get at me, man.
And there's so much that we didn't even talk. Like we didn't even talk about the Bulls DJing and Sox DJ. Like we did our thing, and there was a lot of information. But there's definitely got to be more episodes because there's more information.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
10 seasons in, 10 years. United Center. You know someone that's been working at United Center 10 years?
No. Well, yeah, you.
Bang, 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 boom, bang, boom. DJ motherfucking Metro, the one and only. Look up the trademark. Biatch.
Let's go.